Okay, I selected scan from my hoop and using the line drawing, and it will tell me that the frame will be moved to scan with the built-in camera, and I'll choose OK. So now I'm moving my camera so you can see that this is scanning in the hoop. I'll try to reset my camera up without too much joggling back and forth so that we can talk about this in just a moment. One of the things I'll tell you as it's recognizing that image is it's very important to make sure that you're not choosing copyright artwork off the internet. If you purchase a coloring book and you want to scan that coloring book and use it for your own use, it's all right, but I'll tell you that you need to look at the copyright laws. We're going to talk about scanning images here and not so much the legalese. The other thing I'll tell you is the better the lines are defined, the easier it is to scan. I have tried scanning some things and I had so much editing that it just wasn't worth it for me. Now my rabbit that I scanned is on the screen, and the first thing I want to show you is there are bounding boxes. I can use my stylus to move those boxes and to crop away the magnets and part of the background. This will improve my image. I've scanned this bunny before, and I know even at the darkest gray level detection, he'll lose his eyes. But we will be able to repair that using some freehand drawing. So this is what the view will look like. If I'm satisfied with this, and it will be a zigzag stitch, I choose set. At this point, I can resize my bunny because he's selected, but I can also do it later. The other thing that I can do is I can remove the background by pressing the right arrow, or I can make my background darker by moving to the left. What I want to do first of all is I want to get rid of the little lines that it drew for the eyes, and I want to create a circle for those eyes. So I'll enlarge the screen so that I can see the area. I'll select the eraser, the smallest tip, and I'll just gently touch my screen to erase parts of those lines. Okay, that's close enough. I don't want to remove this last pixel because then I would open that area. If I wanted to fill this bunny with stitches, I could, or I can just leave it as an outline and use crayons and color it on fabric. It might be kind of cute. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is draw the eyes. So I want to make sure that I have a stitch type I want to use. I'm actually going to make all of this a running stitch, and I think I'll use the triple bean stitch. I'll choose OK, and now while I have the pencil selected, I want to try to follow the outline as closely as possible for that eye, and let's do it on the other eye. Well, those eyes don't look so good, so let me try it one more time. And I'm trying to do this around a camera, so I apologize for the appearance. All right, we'll pretend that looks great. And then we're going to use the fill properties, and we'll use the fill stitch and fill the eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and reduce the size of this, and let's remove the background so we don't have to look at it. He looks kind of cute. He's a wonky bunny. So if I want to add a little bit of color to him, I could add a couple of stitches, for instance, if I wanted to, on some of the stripes here. Or I can undo this and leave them alone, and we'll try the little coloring that I was talking about. I want to go ahead and save him to the pocket and choose next. And let's select all of our same stitch types, and for this, because the eyes are so small, I am going to leave the underlay off. And let's choose the next stitches. Actually, I want to link those together. And this is showing that this is right now all going to be a zigzag stitch. I'm going to link the zigzag stitches together, and I'm going to change them to a triple bean stitch and say OK. So let's see what we have left. This is also the triple bean stitch. I'll link everything together. This is the stitch length. It's right now in inches. I'm going to change that back to millimeters and say OK. It's at 2.0. I'll leave it at that. And let's just go ahead and make sure everything that is the same stitch type is linked together. Okay, it's all linked together now, and what I want to do is save it to the pocket. And we'll go ahead and preview it. So I like the bunny and I like his eyes, all right, but I'm going to return and return again, and I want to reduce the size of this. So I'll choose to the selection tool and draw around the bunny. I'll choose size, and I want to reduce him. Now again, I'm going to go back into inches. I'm not that great with millimeters. And reduce him down to this small size, 4.6 by 3.78, and I'll say OK. I'll save him to the pocket. Choose next and preview. And I like the way that he looks, so let me go on and set him as an embroidery design, and you'll see him when I stitch him out.